What's going on, YouTube? Ferocity here. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm just going to cut to the chase because you guys saw the title and thumbnail for this video. Yeah, the new Ballerina event in Black Ops 6 in Warzone is bad, like really bad. But did any of us really expect anything differently? Like, if you're watching this video, were you actually expecting them to do something interesting with the Ballerina event? Were you expecting them to do something that wasn't an XP grind or collectible grind? Because if you were, I'm sorry, you're pretty gullible. We have a track record now of what Black Ops 6 events are going to be. They're either going to be an arbitrary XP grind or a collectible grind. And that's it. They had that one event where you could complete challenges to earn rewards, which was kind of cool, kind of different. But they've only done that, once or twice, and that's it. Like, honestly, they've had so many events in Black Ops 6, but each new event becomes less interesting than the last. And I'd argue, judging by these quote-unquote rewards for the Ballerina event, it's as uninteresting as it's ever been. It's almost like the developers themselves are disinterested in creating anything of value within these events. Like, you get really cool crossovers, really cool IPs, like Squid Game and Terminator and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and now Ballerina from the world of John Wick. And you've done exactly nothing with them. Like, the best you've been able to do so far is put a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle skin on grind, which I guess is more than you've done with any other event. But, like, we've seen next to nothing when it comes to game modes outside of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle event. And that's embarrassing. I'm sorry. You get these massive IPs and you do nothing with them. And you compare that to what Fortnite does, and it's night and day. Like, I don't even play Fortnite, but man, it looks like when Epic gets a crossover, they treat it with respect. They treat it like they care. Like, Call of Duty treats these crossovers like a burden, and I'm sorry, I'm kind of over it. And I have to wonder about how some of these IPs feel, because it's not like any of these crossovers are celebrated. It's not like any of these crossovers are done true justice to their source material. No, they're just there as more profit potential for Call of Duty. Like, hey, we'll use your IP to extract more money from our brain dead community that continues not to hold us accountable for anything we do and continues to reward our low effort. So yeah, we'll work with you, but understand that we're not going to do anything creative or imaginative with your IP. It's just there to make us more money. Like, that's kind of insulting. Like, you should be excited about this, and they should really try to do something to transform the Call of Duty experience when you get these IPs. But they do none of that. They don't care about it. And it's so transparent at this point in time that these crossovers don't matter. All they're doing is taking a generic event they would have done originally and slapping on some IP that they've been able to get. That's all they're doing. Otherwise, it would have been like the Adler barbecue event where he's flipping burgers and you get a flipper and a burger as a weapon charm, and that would have been the event. Or maybe they're still going to do that regardless because they don't have any creativity there. Like, I'm one of the least creative people I know, pardon me. And like, I have more imagination when it comes to some of these events than the people that are getting paid thousands of dollars. It's mind-blowing to me. How you do not have a John Wick event that includes a John Wick map is beyond me. I get that it's the Ballerina movie, but even then, take a set piece from that movie and make it a map. Like, I talk about Dead by Daylight on this channel quite frequently. And it's because whenever they get a new IP, for the most part, Tomb Raider was a disappointment, and I'd argue Witcher has been as well. But normally when they get an IP, they treat it with respect. Because they have respect for the IP and for the fans. Call of Duty doesn't respect their fans. They don't. Otherwise, it actually puts some more effort into the game. They wouldn't release updates that break the game and then spend a bunch of time fixing all of their errors. They don't care. And that's the problem. Like, I'm looking forward to Dead by Daylight's anniversary event. I look forward to it every year because they actually care about doing it right. They want to reward the player for playing the game they've created. The rewards in the Ballerina event don't reward the player. It's insulting to the player. That's what it is. And the worst part is that it hasn't always been like this. There was a time when Call of Duty would bring events into the game and they would matter. They'd be imaginative. They'd be creative. They'd be memorable. And that's part of the problem. The events in Black Ops 6 are so gosh darn forgettable. Like, I gush about it way too often, and I probably shouldn't. But the Modern Warfare Remastered events that we received way back in 2016, 2017 were better than what we're receiving right now in 2025. Because we had unique maps for each event, whether it was the Christmas event, Shamrock and Awe, or Days of Summer. Every single event had a new take on a map. The only time we've ever seen that was with the Ninja Turtle event, because they brought Grind back and threw a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle skin on it, which, good. I want more of that, please and thank you. Where is my John Wick map? I'm still waiting. But more than just that, they had unique rewards that you earned playing the playlist that they released. And above that, they also had double XP playlists every single weekend that were fun little party modes, whether it was Prop Hunt or Snipers Only or Michael Myers or whatever it was. They had different playlists every single weekend that were double XP, that were fun. What happened to that fun aspect of Call of Duty? It's fallen by the wayside in exchange for engagement-based gameplay. That's all they care about, is extracting your engagement as much as possible and then converting that engagement into money. That's what they're doing. Like, they don't put any passion or any thought behind their choices outside of what's going to make us the most money. And yeah, some of you may defend that, but honestly, I don't know why. Why would you want to defend a company that's not putting their best effort forward, especially when they have the resources to do so? It's not like this company's strapped for cash. They're the opposite of that. And yet we just continuously allow the deterioration of our experience happen in front of our very eyes. Like, I know this all comes from this event situation in Call of Duty, but what, are you ever going to be excited for an event? Are you ever going to be excited for a crossover because we know how terribly they're treated, how terribly they're handled? How can you ever get excited if they announce they're coming out with a Star Wars event? What, they're going to do anything of value? No, they're just going to throw things in the store for you to buy, and they're going to have another lackluster event where you either have an XP path or you have arbitrary collectibles to find and collect to exchange for mediocre rewards. Give your head a shake. This is the problem. Is I know that people are going to defend this event because they have to defend everything Call of Duty does. You're allowed to have fun with this stuff. I'm not saying you're not, but you also have to value your time and money. You have to look at it objectively and ask yourself, is this the best they can do? Because it's not. I guarantee you it's not. If they cared, if they wanted to put the effort forward, they would, and we'd have better events. But no, instead what we get is forgettable event after forgettable event after forgettable event. Like, you're going to completely forget the fact that Ballerina from the world of John Wick was even in Black Ops 6. The same way you're going to forget all of the other events that came before it, because none of them matter. The fact that 9 years later, I'm still talking about a Christmas event in Modern Warfare Remastered is extremely telling. Because I couldn't tell you one event from Modern Warfare 3. I don't even know if they did events in MW2. Because none of them mattered. None of them did anything different. None of them were memorable. And that's the key issue. So while yes, this is another event that is bad, it's their whole thought process when it comes to these events that is truly the problem. They think that just releasing rewards, if you can even call them this, is enough to pay homage to what they're trying to do. And I'm done. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. And I'm sick about talking about it. So that's my thoughts on this. I'd love to hear yours down below in that comment section. And as always, guys, that's it for me today. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.